2 in the oven for us. And I have a third one as a backup. Yeah, JD, like Doritos, maybe like a bag of Tostitos and some dip, I guess. I don't know. Or
All right.
salsa.
Yep, I'll figure it out.
Heck yeah.
I just didn't want to bring things like because people always say chips, and it's like,
What does that
all
mean?
right, yeah,
You bring a bag of chips, it's like sour cream and cheddar, and you're like everyone's
something
like,
that
really? This is what you brought?
some of your dad gave me from when he was working at Frito Lay
Yeah, straight
14
up.
years ago or whatever.
We are.
Yo, he would bring home bags. He would bring home bags of Doritos that were still hot off the press,
That's
Yeah,
wild.
and you open the bag, and it's just like there's a very light amount of heat emanating out of it, and it's like, that's right.
and then when Kenny and Karen were working at Pepsi still, so then we'd get soda.
Yeah, dude, they would have like cases of soda at like the Pepsi facility, the PepsiCo, where like a cap would break or a bottle break, and it would get like soda on everything else, and they can't sell those. So it just like, or it's close enough to its expiration date, they can't refill stores, so they just like I don't know if they sold it to the people or they just I don't know, but like dude, we were living the dream at our family parties.
Heck yeah.
The thought of a warm Dorito is very off-putting to me.
No, it's so good.
No,
It's
Tim, were you the one that put us onto like putting them next to the fire and like
dude.
baking them a little bit?
You put a Dorito like you get like a two-pronged marshmallow stick, and you balance a Dorito on that sucker, and you just warm it up a little bit.
I swear to God, the next motherfucker that judges me for what I eat and how I eat things, I'm sending your two's way.
Good. I'll let him know. It's okay. When I eat mozzarella sticks, I don't use marinara. I just cover them in salt and pepper.
What the?
So there you go.
I don't want
I mean,
When I
that sounds.
eat ramen,
That sounds fine.
I don't cook it. Yeah, I don't cook it all the way. I get it so it's soft but still a little bit hard. I drain all the water. Then I put the packet of seasoning on it.
Russell, you want to hear something that you'll probably find gnarly?
I don't know if I want to at this point. Go on.
So when I was working at McDonald's, I was a big buffalo sauce guy,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They got that thick buffalo. It's like wing sauce. It's so thick, right?
Yeah.
Well, one day I don't know why this happened, but I had chocolate chip cookies. I dipped the chocolate chip cookies into buffalo sauce. Let me tell you what, it is the best thing you'll ever have.
This man's onto something.
I have a witness, and she says it's good too.
Isn't that wild?
So it's not just me.
And now all of our viewers know to dip chocolate chip cookies into buffalo
I
sauce.
need, I need
Listen.
to leave for the night. I can't.
We are letting people
Fucking
know.
psychos. Okay, just kill Tyrion. I don't need to be here anymore. He's dead to me.
Don't do it. So tonight we have. I'll just get right into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to AOE. I am your DM, Tim. This is our D&D campaign, and we're joined by JD, who is playing Nikolaus.
Hello.
Russell, who is playing Tyrion. Patrick, who's playing Zivatir.
What up?
Rob, who is not here at the moment, who is playing Silver. And finally, Magnus, who is playing Oberon, but right now he's playing an airline attendant or something up in Canada. I don't know what he does. Grab your snacks and lock your doors and get ready to roll some dice. So, last week, we...
Excuse me. My camera is currently off because I am enjoying some food because I woke up like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago.
He's currently dipping his chocolate chip cookies in
buffalo sauce.
He doesn't want people to have. He doesn't want people to have video evidence.
I have to try this in private.
Straight up. Last week, after a bit of a hiatus because of holiday season, the party met up with this group of goblins, and who seemed to be absolutely terrified. They were skittish and apprehensive, and they were going on about these things, these snake-like grick creatures that come out, and they stated that, hey, dude, like we've already lost a bunch of our people, and Zivatir made it kind of a deal of like, hey, you know, if you guys kind of know the area around here, we'll go take care of this problem. And after kind of making your way so far through what I will call the Lost Halls, you notice that as you're passing through, there's these tunnels that you're actually going through, which is a stark contrast to the solid carved stone hallways that this undermountain type area, or at least this level, kind of resembles. Um, and you eventually made your way into another area where there's kind of more of an open space. There's some collapsed wall on the eastern side of the room, and when you first entered this area, you heard like this slight kind of quiet weeping coming from somewhere, just like a small like I want to die. And upon taking a few more steps, notice that what originally looked like rock and rubble and stone started to move and like almost decamouflage itself to be another set of 5 Gricks. After dispatching this group, we pick up tonight with that still somber sobbing of somebody. And you can see in this room that you're in now, there's like a wooden doorway that's in the room. And there's a tiny, like, maybe inch wide hole that's drilled into like the door. You notice, but the sobbing's kind of emanating from this door and kind of traveling out through this tiny hole.
Is anyone gonna check that?
I believe wasn't Silver supposed to be looking into whatever it is?
Yeah, let Silver get his eye in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
Like a little,
I'll go
little
take a look.
snake bot.
He comes over, and like you see his eye, kind of like this cybernetic eye, kind of spin and rotate, and like extends into this hole, and he sits there for a moment, and he comes back out, and he looks over. He's like, "Aye, black as night. Can't see shit." He kind of takes a step back.
I'll I mean, I have some dark vision, so I guess I'll step up, take a peek in there.
You look in there and peer in the hole, and as your vision kind of begins to widen as you get closer to the hole, you get a better viewing angle. There's a really, really rough-looking, very skinny, dirt all over his face, raggedy hair, human who's just kind of like now. It seems like this room to you, Z, is only about like 10 foot by 10 foot. It's almost like a closet. And he's just backed up against the wall, and you can kind of just see in the darkness like the fear and terror in his eyes. And he's kind of has that look that you see in these ghost hunting type shows where they're in pitch dark, so they're looking around and their eyes are like doing weird shit, like looking off like in a strange direction because they can't. There's nothing to really pinpoint your focus on. But he just looks like a human man, just like totally terrified.
It's just a man. So the hole is like built into the door, right?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. I am so smart.
Smart.
Yeah.
Almost not smart. I wanted to go to the one, but it didn't.
Almost not.
You notice that as you kind of look better, and it helps you that you have this dark vision, that you actually see almost like it's been bored out from like a drill or something from the inside. Like it wasn't always in this door, like perhaps made from the inside.
Okay. I'm gonna try the doorknob or the handle, see if it's open.
You seems locked, and you hear, "Ah! Who's there?"
Just your friendly neighborhood adventurers.
What about the creatures?
Well, we killed several. The coast is clear now. Would you like to come out?
You hear a shuffling and like I don't know 3 footsteps because it's only a 10 room. And you hear and the door flies open. You almost have to like back yourself out of the way to avoid getting hit. And you see this, like I said, kind of like darker, shaggy hair guy just come out and just like kind of stumble around. And he's like,
Whoa, 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 whoa! I'll grab onto him to make sure he can stabilize.
he's like, thank you, friend. He's like looking around now at all the bodies. Like, you guys did a good job. Any food or water? I ran out of food a few days ago.
Well, we're currently cooking up one of those creatures back a couple rooms.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'm okay.
How do you?
Water? Anyone have any water? What?
How do you feel about goblins?
Oh.
They are friendly.
Are they still down there?
They are, yes, yes, but they are friendly.
Best I don't go that way.
Oh, what did you do, sir? Well, hold on. I'll pull out my water skin.
He like snatches it out of your hand. You let him take it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Just. And he's like, keeps holding on to it. And he's like, oh yeah.
Did you do something to my employees, friend?
What do you? Are you with him?
With who?
Kind of like looks around the party. Tries to inspect you a little bit. You don't look like you're with Xanathar.
Mm-mm. I don't even know who that is. Do I know who that is?
Hearing as he say that, Tyr's gonna walk up. He's just kind of like leaning next to him. Yes, you do. They get the operates down here. You should just slowly like lean back.
I do know who they are, but no.
So so are they different goblins that were set up over there at the statue? Because they work for Xanathar.
Well, they were hiding behind tables that were turned upright.
They're
So.
probably afraid of
Yes, they were terrified of the... What would you call these things, then?
Grick.
The Grick.
Oh, Patrick, I had a name for the ninth session. It was What the Grick.
Oh, dang it.
I didn't send it to you. My bad.
That's all right.
Sorry. But yeah, one of my friends, I don't know where they are. He knew what they were. They're Grick. Some type of monstrosity or something.
Well, I know we passed some skeletons on the way. Hope that wasn't them.
Oh. No. I really appreciate your help. He goes. Just wait here one moment. He turns around and goes in the room and grabs his what looks to be like some sort of leather satchel, and brings it out, and begins to ruffle through it and pulls out like an old tome, about 3 or 4 inches thick, pretty hefty. Let's see. I think most of you folks would recognize. He kind of hands it off to you, and he's like, "I appreciate you saving me and rescuing me, but I need to catch up with my crew."
Well, can I at least have your name?
Oh, Kellum.
Kellum.
The Weasel.
Kellum the Weasel.
That's what they call him.
Kellum the Weasel.
And who do you work for?
Nobody.
You just an adventurer in here for profit?
Isn't that why you're here?
I
Unless you said you
well,
don't work for Xanathar, so you're not
no,
here.
I didn't know if you were
Smugglers.
like, oh, they work for Xanathar and I work for this other guy. We should
Oh,
kill them. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
We're my group's. We are known as the Fine Fellows of Daggerford, and quite honestly, I don't give a shit about them anymore. So I'm just gonna see myself out. I've been here for about 10 days, so
Well, do you know your way out other than past the goblins?
Fine fellows of
Uh,
Daggerford.
let's see. I'm pretty sneaky. I just got caught off guard because this brick things like to.
And your group left without you when you came upon these.
Grick.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
How about we go with the truth?
Well, I guess that's not a big deal. I just wandered off.
You didn't want to be in here anymore? You didn't see the point?
No, I was looking for treasure and stuff.
Insight check.
Kind of harder to split loot 4 ways, 4 or 5 ways than it is one way.
Much easier to split death that way, though.
Alive. You guys. Make your insight check. He is 100% truthful.
Okay, good.
You just the way he holds himself, you notice there's some tattoos on his arm, and just you kind of spied out of the corner of your eye when he was ruffling through his pack. He had like thieves' tools and stuff. You could just tell that this guy's just a slimy dude who's just in it for a quick buck, and 100% left his group to try to make some profit for himself, and doesn't really seem to give a shit. It's like, I don't know where they are. I'm out of here. It's not worth it, my friends.
Well, I appreciate the hustle.
Can I ask one more favor?
Of course.
You said these goblins were at tables set up outside the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going back that way, or are you continuing south?
Well, I need to make sure that they're all right, because I've given them gold, so they work for me now. Do you have bad beef with these goblins?
There were a couple bugbears that my crew took care of, and kindly to that.
Oh.
And then while midst of the chaos, I kind of snuck down here.
Well, I mean,
Well, do they know you exist or not?
I was going to say that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
okay.
put a dagger through one skull from the base of their jaw. Absolutely. There was someone they were screaming like, "Don't hurt Teresa." I don't know who it was, but
Oh, Teresa. Oh, that's a problem.
I just in the midst of the chaos, just came
And-
down the wrong fucking hallway.
You're a rogue that doesn't use any invisibility, disguise self kind of magic.
Really good hand.
I'm gonna slow turn.
Everybody's blessed
to,
by a god. You sound like my other party member, Felix. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow turn
Yeah,
to
Felix.
Niklaus and be like, "How do you know all that?"
Well, I was on a pirating ship once. Or twice.
Silver goes, aye?
Well, it wasn't intentional, but
I think you're all getting a little ahead of yourselves here. Still need to figure out what we're doing with this man and where he's going and where we're going.
What do you mean doing with me? I just want to leave.
Yeah, I see no reason
Am I
to.
wrong?
I see no reason to hold him as any sort of hostage or anything, or have him
I didn't know.
reconcile with the
Think it'd be-
goblins.
You're gonna make him get back in the room.
Uh,
I
what, do
never
you,
said we were
Hose
going to
again?
hold him hostage. I just meant.
what do you think
Are
this
we all
is? Some
escorting him
storybook?
back?
Well, what was your name, sir? And he's pointing to you, Tyrion.
My name is Tyrion.
Good to meet you. Calvin. Wow. Being trapped in there. He's really emphasizing the trauma that he's gone through. All I want to do is get out of here alive. If you guys could do me a favor, since they work for you, perhaps you could either A, convince them not to kill me, B, just, I don't know, take them somewhere else.
Don't worry, I will escort you. Yes, I will escort you to the front and tell them not to kill you,
Perfect.
lest they feel my wrath.
Okay, I'm with you then. You get a little notification. Tell him to join the party.
Kellum will remember that. All
you
right,
have the spell book. That you're gonna
and I will begin walking Kellum, unless anybody else has any questions for him or anything.
Nothing left in that room. He didn't forget anything.
You take a peek in there, and it is like bare. You see that there's very similar to the other areas of this level of the Undermountain, where it's like all just like it seemed to be like probably like some type of storage shed or a storage closet or something that been completely annihilated. There's a couple broken shelves, but nothing crazy.
As Kellum and Z start walking forward, Tyrion's just gonna like let him get a few steps away. And he's gonna kind of grab Z's shoulder and just kind of like hold up a finger, tell him like, "Hang on a second." He's gonna let Kellum get a few steps ahead, and he's gonna walk up to Z, just kind of like fold his arms as he stands next to him, and kind of just leans in. Did your associates say anything of this fellow to you before you joined us?
Say that again, Russell. I'm sorry.
Pretty much Tyrion's just asking Z if the goblins had said anything to Z about Kellum being down here at all.
No, they had not. They hadn't mentioned anything aside from the Grick being down here.
So isn't it a little suspicious that they knew the Grick were here, but this man wasn't, or that they felt no need to say there was someone else here who threatened their lives?
Well, I mean, they are terrified. It's kind of in a situation like that. It's kind of hard to recall every little thing.
I'm aware of being terrified, but at the same time, if someone who I now, shall we say, work for in the situation with you was going to handle some sort of situation for me, I would want them to be aware of, in this case, multiple situations from two groups that had taken lives from them. I'm just saying, it's a little suspicious that he's here and we had kind of no idea or no sort of heads up.
I think you might be giving a little too much credit to regular cave goblins. They probably, if they thought of it that much, I would assume that they probably thought that this man went down this hall and was killed by the Grick, because these things have done nothing but kill and take all of the other goblins that have come through here. But I don't think that they're intelligent enough to keep more than the last 30 seconds of memories.
And then I feel you're underestimating them. Then. But
I mean, how
Well, that's-
often have you come into contact with goblins in your travels?
there have been times, but most times I'm not there to deal with them. I'm there to deal with other things. So my interactions have been very sparse, let alone paying for services. God, that sounds disgusting to say.
Hmm.
Of the goblins.
Oh, Tyrion, you lush.
Do not. No, we're not going down this. Little...
I'm surprised you didn't stay back there with them.
No, that seems more your way.
Oh, you know me so well. And it's only the second day.
I know, that's rather disparaging, isn't it?
I'm very open about myself. How about you? My eyes will
The things you get clothes.
my eyes will begin to do that nice little purple wispy. Like I'm staring into his soul.
Still, all your life, there's nothing you're going to find on me.
Maybe not now. Anyway, Kellum, come. And I'll start escorting Kellum back out tunnel. There we go.
You guys make your way out. There's one goblin who's currently like, his arm is caught fire from the fire you created to cook part of the one grip. And
Charles, somebody help Charles, please. Oh.
I got it, boss. And then goes over and pats him. Okay.
All right. Just so you're all aware, there is a man following me. He's a very nice man named Kellum, and we're going to let him pass. All right?
Okay, sure.
Very good. Kellum, you may go.
Kind of like peers out of the kind of cave type entrance, and he just dips to the north side around like the tables and up north. This room. You come out here, he goes to the north, where it kind of curves around. He's just like, I'm out.
See you around, Kellum.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Odd one, that one. So tell me, gents, did you know of anyone that went down that corridor?
We didn't see anybody.
No? Okay.
Oh. But you have, that's a
Help, I'm
death
being
wish.
kidnapped. I've been kidnapped.
Oh, I was just moving. Oh, did you want to stay down there? I'm sorry, Russell. I just got in the taking you back.
I'm sitting here trying not to sneeze and wag, and I just watch my paw just.
Help.
There. Yeah, and no, not that we know of. It seems, hello, Rob. It seemed like regular road. Like, nope, we didn't see anybody going down here.
No other group of individuals came through here either?
Oh yeah, about a while ago. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of time down here.
That's fair. You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
They came. Why would I lie to you? You're paying me money.
That's why I like you. All right. Well, as long as you guys are safe, I guess we'll continue going down and see if we can't find the big one.
Oh, if you're headed toward, you going, where are you heading? Down, like down or like south? Where are you headed off to, boss?
Well, probably the same way we just came from, unless you have other information.
I mean, there's an interesting room to the south, known as the. They have it's like a big thing on the wall with like. It seems like an important room. Well, I guess I didn't ask you what you guys are up to. Like, what are you guys doing here?
We're just We're just looking around, exploring,
All right.
have a little, you know. What are you doing down here?
Oh, just working.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah. Hanging out, chilling. Oh, gotta keep an eye on stuff for the boss. Well, my other boss, but big deal. But
Who's-
yeah, there's
who's your other boss?
I could tell you because you're paying me, I guess.
Yeah.
Seem like decent people. His name's Xanathar. He kind of runs a guild here in the city above.
Oh.
He gets things done. We kind of takes care of us for the most part. Haven't really had a chance to have anyone come take care of these bricks, so it's great that it worked out. You guys showed up.
Oh, absolutely. Very, very glad that we came upon you.
Cool. But yeah, there's actually another cloister of goblins just south of here, where they kind of guard the. It's kind of like a watch post or something, and they just keep an eye on stuff. There's a way to go down to the next level, a little bit south of here. So, if you want to, I can come with you. Let them know like it's all cool and that you guys are on the up and up. Avoid, I don't know, any trouble.
Sure. I mean, as long as you feel safe and. if
Oh,
you-
I feel great. Just ate an eyeball from a grick.
was it good, by the way?
It was gross, but it was fine.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's pretty nasty.
I would
Not
say
gonna lie.
probably cook it a little longer next time then.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're very knowledgeable.
Oh, I do what I can.
Very knowledgeable guys. But you guys could rest here if you want. Take a breather. You stay as long as you like. Now that the gricks are kind of dealt with, I guess we can.
What do you all think? South, or do we want to go back the way we went?
I'd like to take a little rest if possible.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, I am not well myself.
Yeah, why not? Let's take a. Do you want to stay around for a little while, or just like an hour,
Like an hour or two, maybe.
or two maybe?
Fine, you can eat some of the grick we cooked up.
Yeah, let's eat some grick and then maybe we hunt the big one. Yeah.
Is there a water source around here?
Uh,
Like clean water.
that's a good question.
You live down here and you don't.
Down, we get it like stuff delivered like
Oh,
barrels of water and stuff. Down at the watch post, this is kind of an ancillary watch post.
oh,
It's
I see.
mine.
I see. Sorry.
And if people who are up to no good come in, I mean, because if people come in, we run down there, we let them know what's up.
What's your definition of up to no good? Like, what does your boss say?
Anybody.
Oh,
Anybody.
just anything living. You
I
just.
I mean, well, to a certain extent. I mean, I have at times let people go through with some coin, but typically folks who are just snooping around probably aren't good for the boss.
What is the boss's business down here? Just collecting more loot from what's down here?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
We like sometimes we'll be tasked with going and searching other areas, but me and my clan here, we're just kind of just a front line, keep an eye on stuff.
Okay.
There's nothing funky is going on.
I'm
But
just
we do,
gonna.
We do get special stuff if we find any good loot or something like that, and turn it into our bugbear captains, and bring us some more delicate type foods.
Are the captains at the watch post?
Oh no, ours. The ones that were up here died by those.
Oh.
By a group of adventurers
Hmm.
a while back. So we've
I
just
see.
been vibing up here. I mean, we've checked in with the group down south a bit, but we haven't gotten any more captains up here. They said that we're disposable. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to sit down against the wall.
Right? But you guys spend some time here just resting up. Do you want to take a short rest?
Yes, please.
I will do the thing for you.
I'm going to take a short nap.
Short rest. You guys can roll as many hit dice as you'd like from your character sheet.
Why does it say 1 and 4 on mine? There's
So-
like one die that says 1, one says 4. Is that for my classes?
Yes.
Yep, so you have one of that one die and then 4 of the other that you can roll.
Oh, baby.
Damn.
Oh, baby.
Said Oberon's gonna roll a couple.
Let's go.
But you guys, like I said, spend some time just hanging out and vibing, and there's a lot of just not hazing, but a lot of like picking on between themselves. The goblins all seem to kind of just like non-stop, just yell at each other and curse at each other, but it seems like a dysfunctional family. But a couple hours pass by, and one like kind of head goblin. All right, well, did you want me to go with you, or what do you think?
Yeah, no, I think it would be beneficial if you came and let them know that we don't mean any harm and we're just passing through.
All right. So follow me. We're gonna go over to where the obelisk statue is, or where your sleeping quarters are. Crap, he's gonna be. Which one? He is this guy.
I seem to have been taken out of existence. I don't have like light on the map or anything.
Samesies. We've been banished.
Seems that way.
Oh, it's because of the short rest. Your torches went out.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to relight my torch.
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
not really sure how to do these things.
I drag it under your body.
Oh, baby, let's go.
There you go. But yeah, your little goblin dude here. He's gonna hang out with you guys for a bit. He's gonna lead the group. He's like, come down this way. We're gonna go. Watch out for that hallway here. You go down here, you'll probably die. Don't go down that hallway.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
It's a trap. Anyways, we lost 3. Even after we told them not to go in there, they're like, and then they got nuked. So that's on
Yeah,
them.
is this where the big one lives?
Big one of what?
Yeah, you know what I mean, the big one. Lizard man. Eyeball plant thing.
What plant?
The
Gorp?
Grick?
Yeah, the Grick.
Oh no. I don't think there's. What do you mean a big one?
Yeah, didn't you say there was a real big one?
Yeah, I thought you guys took care of him. Didn't you guys take care of him?
Yep. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yes, we
good.
did.
Okay, good. All right. Follow me.
All right.
This is an interesting room. Don't watch out for that hole in the floor.
No, yeah.
So there is in this room on the western wall, so the wall that like you guys kind of come in this room and see, is this large, like 30-foot wide, floor to ceiling map that's like carved into the wall. There's it looks to be like some type of image that's like a cross section map of like where you're at, like the Undermountain. You can see that there's Mount Waterdeep at the top, and then also like what was referred to as the City of Splendors or Waterdeep. That's at the top, and then down below, it's almost looks similar to like like Fallout Settler game where it has like the little like cross sections similar to that. And you see that there are 23 hollowed out levels that are stacked below the mountain and the city at the top. There's three features that really kind of stand out to you guys. Next to the third level, so pretty high up, is a boss relief of a flaming skull. Next to the 16th level is a boss relief of a comet. And then next to the 23rd level, which is the lowest there is a relief in the wall of a tower with a little tiny rune that's engraved above it.
Anybody know this rune?
I'm not sure. Do I know it, Tim?
No, but as you're taking a closer look at it, Niklaus, you're kind of looking, because it's kind of small. You go and look, and you notice that those, the tower and the comet and the actual flaming skull at the top, those are all buttons that can be pressed. But the rune doesn't seem to hold any kind of...
I'll turn to the goblin. These buttons, do they do anything?
He kind of walks up and scratches his head. He's like, I thought it was a picture. You think that's a button?
Oh, there's nobody here. I'll look at Oberon.
Yes.
What do you think? Push or no push?
He kind of sits here for a moment. Well, if the 23rd level has a power, it's lower. Maybe we can have the goblet back in case it's a trap.
I wish I could hear what you said, but the music is too loud.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You said that like maybe just have the goblin push the lower button to see if it's a trap or something.
I'm gonna stand over here, Mr. Goblin, and you are gonna push one of these buttons on the wall. Probably the lowest one. It'd be easier for you to reach.
He, like turns and looks at you, Z. Okay with that, boss?
As long as you feel safe and comfortable.
I'm just doing my job. He like hobbles over there and goes up to the lowest level, so it's kind of lower to the floor, and he like looks back and he pushes the button, and you just hear this magical disembodied voice fill the room and say in common, "Gate access to Hallister's tower from level 23 only." Little goblin friend looks at me and goes, "The hell was that?" He like pushes again, "Gate access to Hallister's tower from level 23 only." He kind of chuckles. He presses like, "Gate, gate, 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 gate." It's saying gate.
Can you jump up and press another and just see if it has the same 16?
The level 16. Oh, Quinn's upset. She doesn't want to go. It's actually kind of lower. So,
Sorry.
what?
Oh, I didn't mean to make fun of his height.
Oh no, he was trying. I was thinking as a
Oh.
DM. I was trying to think. He goes, I press that one too. He goes up to where the comment is, and he presses that button, and the voice once again kind of magically fills this room and just goes, "Gate access to Stardock from level 16 only." Presses again. "Gate access to Stardock from level 16 only."
Can you just press the top one so we know what that one is? The other, we've got the names of the other two.
He like looks up. He's like,
All right, I'll push it. I'll
stick
go
or
for that.
something?
I got it. I'll push that one.
Okay. It's about 25 feet up in the air. How are you gonna press it? 'Cause it's a
Anybody got an
30
idea?
foot. It's a huge map. It's like massive.
Can I throw a rock at it?
Sure. Make a dexterity check.
Okay.
I was about to say, you're gonna shit if this man rolls a
You
nat
tot-
20.
Yeah, I know. You totally missed the button by like 2 feet.
Don't worry, Niklaus, I've got it. And I'll
Okay.
pop my wings out and I'll float up.
Okay. You kind of float up. You press the button, and once again, the voice kind of goes over, "Gate access to Skullport disabled." And that's on the 3rd floor.
Disabled? Okay, that's different. So we've got.
So do we think this is
Skullport,
like
the
a
Stardock.
magical teleportation or elevator of sorts?
That's what it sounds like, but it sounds like it can only be accessed from certain areas.
So does that mean that there's maps similar to this one on those levels with a button for this level?
One could only assume.
Interesting.
I don't know why they would put one. I mean, unless this is more like a "you are here" style map on this level. I don't know why they would have this here.
Well, I thought maybe it would bring up like a something to this level to pull you down, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they would have one here if there's no way to access the other levels from here.
Timnus.
see.
Is the hole in the floor matched in the ceiling?
No. Do you want to go look at the hole?
Yes, I would like to look. I would like to look into the gaping hole.
So you go over to the hole originally, and like your torchlight, the angle you're holding it at doesn't shed the light as far as you want, and as you kind of bring it over, about the pit is about 10 feet deep, and you notice that there are it's just like an empty pit, but then you see something kind of shambling around there, like some gray-skinned just entity, almost like a walking corpse, that like looks up at you. You can see like completely whitened over eyes looking up at you.
Yeah, anybody ever seen something like this before?
Tyrion will kind of stroll over and take a look down to see if maybe he would recognize whatever this thing could be.
Yes.
Okay, Tyrion, just roll a straight d20.
Oh, shit.
Holy man, kill the undead.
Well, I've never seen this thing before in my life.
Fuck.
You
Help this homeless man in the weather.
You shit paint.
You get this waft of decay from the pit, and you are almost enraged by it. Whatever that is down there, it's undead, but it doesn't seem to be moving in a way that's like a traditional undead that you've encountered in your travels. More of there's something else, almost like there's more of like an intelligence to it, because it's not shambling around. It's not like, it doesn't look like it's falling apart, but you get that sense with your magic and obviously the smell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just staring up at you.
Have you gents made a friend over there?
I would not call this thing a friend.
I'm gonna
Say
sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm reading things quick, so go on. You're good.
I'm gonna stay at the same height that I'm flying, and I'm gonna hover over the pit. I'm like, oh, oh shit.
You,
Oh shit, I'm
kind of
stuck in the
look-
pit. I can't get out of the
Are you?
pit.
Where you live now? You live in the pit.
Somebody help me. I fell out of the pit. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I opened it for you. Now you can fly over it.
Okay,
Close
good.
the door.
Okay, good.
Like I said, you see this like very pale skinned, white covered eyed man, and he just looks up to you. Little help here.
Oh, you are spooky, aren't you? And you're talking. How friendly are you? Something you must do. If I come down there, you're not gonna like bite me or something, are you?
My quarrel is not with
Your quarrel is not with- Hmm.
I don't know, boss. He like falls in the pit as he's looking over,
Charles, no.
and he's just like, "I'm back." Oh. Come on. 20 feet.
What?
Okay, he's still okay.
Oh, thank
He's
God.
Very, very, didn't feel good. He's like, God, what sucked out of me?
Well, I guess this will be a
Um,
test if he doesn't
he-
attack Charles.
The entity kind of reaches in and grabs him by his scruff and stands him up on his feet, and he goes, "Let us out."
When you say us, are you just referring to you or you and Charles?
Oh. Us two. Really don't feel like being stuck down
What is this pit, and how did you end up in it?
Kind of like cracks his neck, and he goes, my friends stealing from them. So they beat me to death and threw me in this pit.
Did you steal from them?
I suspect it was someone else.
Does your group have a name?
Members of the fine fellows of Daggerford.
Well, that's good enough for me. I'm coming down.
Would you happen to be? If I guess your name, can I
I fly down
Are
in the
you-
pit.
Okay,
Are you
he's out in the
Felix?
pit. No,
Oh,
his
okay.
name's Haleth.
Howlett.
Yeah, how long you been down there, Alice?
Well, give me 2 seconds. I'll bring him up.
Okay. You bring him up and
Oh, and Charles.
down there. Okay. Charles like, hey, what the hell? And you're like, oh yeah.
Climb on.
So you bring him back both
Bring
up.
him up out the pit.
And you guys get a better look at him. He appears to be a half elf.
Half elf, half dead.
Yep, basically.
Half elf,
Right
have
on the
something
button.
else, all dead.
Would just not mind going up with you to help till I find my friends.
What were you accused of as having stolen?
Old money. It's kind of a hazy now.
Oh. Okay.
Just withholding treasure from them, I think. Nothing specific. This place seems to do things. But
How many deep was your group? How many people?
4, including myself. The other 3 next to me.
Was there more before, or did you start with 4?
Always 4.
Did you have an
Where did you see
individual?
Kevin?
Oh, I was just going to ask if you knew
I think
an individual. by the name
JD,
Callum.
you said his name, didn't you?
I
Did
said
you say
Felix.
Callum?
I asked him if he was
Oh,
Felix.
yeah,
No.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Go on, Patrick.
You wouldn't happen to know a gentleman by the name of Callum, would you? He was what now?
One of the people I can thank for this to me.
Oh.
Do you want to give him the good news, or should I? Z.
Well, we happened to find.
Is he dead?
Well, not exactly.
That'd be
No.
great.
He-
Well, that's
Even better, I think.
He was trapped in a closet. We let him out, and he bolted north.
or the other 2.
We haven't found anyone else except for you, Charlie's group, and Callum.
And your name is? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Haleth.
Haleth. Oh, thank you.
Now, Haldith, if they beat you to death and put you in the hole, how are you alive now? Or, I guess, undead? It is impossible to hear you, homie.
Oh, I apologize. Is that better?
All right, yeah.
Yes. I do not know how I became to be this.
Is he
But I
clothed?
know it's a second.
Okay.
Butt ass naked.
No, you never know. They might have beat him to death, took all of his shit, and then bumped him in the thing.
He doesn't have anything on him though, unfortunately. They took all of his stuff. I used to have a holy symbol, but they took that as well.
A holy
As well as my map.
Yeah, Ian, what role did you operate in when you were in this party?
Cast some spells. Prayed now and
Hearing he had a holy symbol, is there like any visible like emblem or anything upon what he's wearing?
No. Unfortunately. Darker clothes, a lot of blacks.
Not seeing anything. Tyrion is just gonna kind of grab the top of like his shirt a little bit, and he's gonna kind of like move it to the side a little bit. And he's gonna pull the necklace out that belongs to his church and just kind of let it sit there. Is there any sort of like reaction from Palith?
Brother.
So he's
How
gonna kind of
you
like
find yourself here.
Oh no.
take a minute, and he's gonna slowly put the necklace back. Well, this is quite the moral dilemma for the two of us, I see.
All I hear is Bo Burnham's. It's problematic.
Straight up.
I was really starting to think the better question is why were you down here to begin with? Outside of with your friends, quote unquote.
Well, it's just my crew. Mysterious place of magic and whimsy. Thought perhaps there'd be something down here for me to discover. My god.
Yeah, and who might that be, your god?
That is none of your business.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tyrion, who might your god be?
That is neither of your concern either.
Wow.
At least
Secret
at this
god.
moment.
If you keep asking these questions, you will fall prey to Cerberus.
Cerberus.
It is not my god, you idiot.
I know, I'm just writing it down.
Fortunately for you, you did find something for yourself here, but it is not what you were looking for.
No, this is unnatural. And I feel compelled to ensure that my companions fall. Perhaps then I can rest.
You're in the predicament of that. I'm in the predicament of having a conversation with you with whatever it is you may be. Given you know full well that our servitude is to keep things like this in check.
Well, I will say this. Do you think our God would let us become undead unless he willed it for some reason? Someone must die. I believe it to be my companions. It is his will, so we must make it so.
I won't argue that, but being you are stripped of everything you had outside of your clothes, what are you to fight with?
Lost my connection to my magic, fortunately. But, perhaps I could show you a thing or two if you want me
Holy men on a murdering spree. How peculiar.
Hearing that he's lost his connection to you, he's gonna kind of like turn around for a minute. He's gonna drop down to a knee and pull his bag off, and it's gonna kind of like ruffle around in it for a minute. I want to pull the spare emblem I have out, and I'm gonna hand it to him. Is there any sort of like reaction to him receiving it?
Turns to ash.
Yeah, he looks at it for a good moment, and he just kind of shakes his head, like just in disbelief. It seems. But I'm sure we can have some conversation. Need to head through there. And he points to the southern wall. And the little goblin, Charlie, kind of runs and goes, "Hey, that's my job." And he goes over there and he smashes on the stone, and it's just you see sections of the wall just as there's like this hidden wall to the south of this room that leads to this kind of apparently secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Well done, Charles.
Ah, yes.
Well, after you do.
Can I see the bottom of this pit or no?
It's a good question. You take a look at the pit after the people have been extracted, and you notice that the bottom of it's filled with rubble, as if it used to be deeper than it is now, but it's just filled with debris and rubble and stuff. But there's make a perception check.
Extracted with no loot. What a noob. Oh, yeah!
Oh my god. You kind of you like I'll see kind of Silver go into this quick moment, and Silver, you use kind of getting used to this new adaptation of your eye. Take a point of damage.
Yeah,
as
enhance.
You exactly. You've kind of eyes focusing, and the image that you see, because in order for it to not to be super trippy, you gotta close your other eye, or else it gets really fucking weird. It's kind of like having a magnifying glass in front of one eye, just gets really trippy, but allows you to kind of focus in, and you see this like really kind of slight glimmer of some type of gem or something at the bottom of this hole, like caught within the rubble.
I come to daddy. I use my grappling hook.
Mhm.
Well, I have my ring of feather falling. I just jump.
Do you? Just going?
And slowly descend. Yes.
Let me see here.
It's like 60 seconds or something like that.
Let me see what we get here. Okay, that's nothing for me. Let's see what we got here. So you're heading down there.
Yay!
Okay. Maybe not that. What is this? I'm just gonna try to find you something that will fit. Bless you.
Yeah, you
Blessed.
think.
Blessed. Let's see. Oh. You know what? Let me go to this. Ooh. Yeah. So you go down there and you see you get a better look, and you see this object that glinted in the light, and it kind of looks about the size of a D6. It's translucent, and it has shapes on different sides.
Oh yeah. What the hell? You ever seen anything like this, Marv? Hmm. All right. I'll look around for anything similar. I just kind of like shift the earth around to see if you know what I mean. If this fell out of something, or maybe it was like in a. You know what I mean? Just to double check that.
Say that
There's
again. I'm
nothing.
sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
kind of like shift the the rubble around it just to make sure that this is the only thing that doesn't belong to something bigger or something like that.
Okay. You kind of move some stuff around, and it kind of just you see it kind of like roll a bit, and it seems to be just this.
Okay. All right, we grabbed that, John.
Okay. So that will be your inventory, and it will be labeled cube.
Yay. Yay, Marv. We're gonna have to take a closer look at this when we have a chance. All right, and I grapple hook my way out.
Yeah. Love it.
Zzz. Zzz.
Goblin homie's coming. Um, your goblin homie also kind of ends at the end of this kind of winding, apparently like secret tunnel. One of the things you guys notice is walking through here, you notice there's a lot of humanoid footprints in the dust on the floor, which just suggests that there's a lot of foot traffic that passes through here. And he goes and presses a button, and you just hear as another door kind of moves and opens.
Yay, a
And
not so secret passage.
Haleth also kind of follows really closely behind our buddy. So in this room, it's rather large. It's a 30-foot high room, so pretty high ceilings here. There's a deformed on this star that's on the map. You guys can see. There's oops, sorry, wrong person. Go over here, Haleth. You can see there's a deformed granite statue on the east side of this large stone column that's facing eastward. What else is going on here? An interesting thing about this statue is it's a life size, and it depicts a dwarf king. There's looks like he's carved in there. He's standing up upon a 3-foot high stone pedestal. And I guess one of the things that's really off-putting is from like this dwarf king's neck is this deformed, like featureless secondary head that has this elongated, toothless mouth. You can see that there was some type of inscription on the pedestal at some point in time, but it seems to be like worn away, so you're unable to kind of discern like what that is. You can see on the king's brow there's like a engraved stone circlet, and his large hands kind of grasp a war hammer, obviously made of stone. And the head is planted at his feet, and his hands are resting on the top, so he's kind of like standing there. Yeah, other than that, this room seems to be more or less empty.
Charles, is this the room you were mentioning, the important room?
Yes, maybe. I don't know. Hey, he starts yelling out, kind of like, "Hey, we're here. And a couple bugbears come out from the eastern doorway here, kind of over here. And, whoops. He kind of makes his way over. To kind of meet up with him. He's like, yeah, these guys are with me. They're cool. They're cool.
They're
And
cool.
the two bugbears are like, whatever.
Holy wow. I've never
They kind of like look you guys over.
I've never seen a
Fuck off, Charlie. And they walk back in the room and go and sit down.
That wasn't very nice.
It's fine. Slept with his sister.
Oh.
Still mad about it?
Charlie.
What?
You're no goblin, you're a dog.
Yeah, there's some more of the crews up north here, or if you wanted to just head on to the next level over here, if you follow me. And Haleth is standing over here, just staring to the west, just fury in his white eyes, just. May we go?
Yeah, you pissed off about anyway.
Jerry's gonna make his way down to Haleth and kind of.
Oh yeah, you don't know, Rob.
Seeing him face the west, Tyrion's just gonna kind of like stop and look at him for a second. This is going to be a bit of a stretch. It's almost like you can sense where your compatriots are.
Yes.
Now, I know you have your objective, but is it your whole party or particular ones?
They're all dead. What they're going to be. You will assist me in this, will you? Brother.
Sure. And Tyrion's gonna kind of like stand there for a second. He's gonna look over his shoulder at everyone slowly, and he's just gonna be like, I feel like I don't have much of a say in this. God commands it, and so be it. Is there anything you can tell me about your compatriots that we need to worry about?
They are cowards and weak. Caught me off guard. They need cold steel in their kidneys.
Jesus.
Tyrion's like, damn.
It's got the same vibe as Vader being like, all I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men.
Straight up.
Heavy breathing.
Tyrion's gonna kind of give Haleth a small nod. Well, if you can tell where they are, lead the way.
For the most part, yes. Charlie goes up to you, Z, and he goes, well, I'm not going down there. I'll hang out up here. It's a bit sketchy down there.
Sure. Oh, by the way,
Cool.
this is
Yes.
for you to split amongst whomever you wish, whether it's the bugbears or the other goblins. And I pull out the sack of 100 gold that I pulled off of the robe of stuff.
He opens it and he goes, holy shit. If you're back around here, you look me up.
Oh, I plan on it.
All right. I better get back. They probably ate all that grick.
Yeah, please make sure everyone's all right, and let them know we'll be back around.
See you later, boys.
Pleasure doing business, Charles.
Yeah. He heads back down the pathway there. Haleth is already starting to walk. He's already making his way down the staircase. What are you guys gonna do?
Okay.
Silver. Yeah. Somebody did this man dirty.
Yeah,
It's up
he-
to you to make it right.
It wasn't this guy here, the statue. Yeah, this.
No,
Yeah, right. Well, then why'd you
it's
get
a very,
this one?
very, very fine crafted statue.
Yeah, anything weird about this statue? Can I give it the old once over from the back?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you make a perception check? Okay. Kind of looking all around, kind of take a look at it, and you kind of do a circle around. You come to the front, and you're looking at the actual craftsmanship of this statue, and it's very nicely made. You can't help to notice that at the base of where the warhammer is, there's it looks a bit deformed, and you realize that the warhammer can actually get rotated in his hands, so you can spin it, but it looks like it rotates.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it the old college spin via my engineering background and tinkering.
Very, very good, very good.
expertise. I will rotate this thing.
Very good, very good. You turn the warhammer enough where the weapon's backside now faces forward, and the pedestal actually rises another 3 feet out of the ground, and there is a small, maybe 1 foot by 8 foot rectangular cavity that's now revealed, and there is a gorgeous circlet that is the exact same design as the one that's carved into his head in the cavity.
Oh, hey, it's our lucky day, Marv. Oh, yay. Can I use how many of these do I got? I got 2. I would like to cast Identify on this Mamo Jumbo.
The circlet.
On the circlet.
All right.
Hmm.
He's gonna sit there for a minute. So, what are you guys doing while he's doing his identify? That's gonna burn one of your spells.
Yes, sir.
I'll turn to the rest of the group. Well, we've been told before we aren't ready for the next level by the mirror, but do we feel now that we are ready for the next level?
Well, I believe Charles said the next level is to the south, and we're going to the west. Is that correct?
The south of where he was originally.
So that would have been over here.
So this is technically, well, no, like this is where he was originally, like way up there. Like this is south from there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he meant by that.
So does this lead to the next level?
Yes.
Oh shit.
It's a long staircase down.
I mean,
I'll tell you this. Z, your interaction with Charlie,
mm-hmm.
and you guys also helping Haleth get out, as well as accepting kind of like, hey, especially you, Tyrion, you feel invigorated, and you feel like the experience that you have gone through on this floor has allowed you to be granted another level. So, if you guys so see fit to head down there, you feel a bit more confident just being able to... No, I think mainly the idea that not everything down here is out to murder you helps.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone's going to gain a level.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
So, that will take you guys to, I think, 6 or 6?
Yeah,
Sure
6.
will.
Yes. So, we can take like a 20 or 25-minute break or something like that. If you guys want to do your level really quick and you guys already know what you're doing, great. If not the end of the world. We can do it and set it for next week or whenever in the between sessions. But we'll take a quick break, and then if you guys want to go down or continue exploring this floor, it's up to you.
Yes, sir. Well, on that note, are we taking a hiatus real quick?
Yeah, we'll take a break. Yeah, yeah.
Take a break?
We'll
Okay.
come back at 6:30 or 6:30, 8:30.
Fantastic, because I have to use the restroom. So we'll see you guys at 8:30.
Whoa. And it's got all sorts of stuff coming out.
Here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Got a whole
So-
ass conversation going on out there.
I know, dude. There's going off. If I turn my gain down,
Oh, you're good.
if I got too far away from my mic.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Mike?
And why is he so far away?
I know, what the hell. Right now you're chilling at the this kind of like watch post right here in your new kind of, wouldn't call him a companion, but associate Haleth is making his way down the staircase. What are you guys doing? Silver, you identified that, you swiped it. I don't know if you've seen it in your inventory yet.
Yeah, I have to reopen it yet. It is. Oh, okay.
A little bit of a read.
All right, yeah.
Tyrion is following Haleth.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna help our spooky new friend.
He turns around and he goes, they're deeper.
Gross.
Perhaps another floor or two down.
Floor or two down.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, we'll cross that. We'll reach that floor when we get to it, I guess.
if you're willing to assist us reach those floors, we're willing to assist you. At least I'm willing to.
Well, I'm not asking you to do this for free. In my possession before I was murdered, I had a map of the 3rd level of the Undermountain. It's yours if you help me locate my friends.
I guess we could always use a map.
A map? A map?
Could always
Yeah,
use
he
the,
was good to me.
So,
I'm in for it.
they're heading down. What the hell? Leave me alone, Cyrus. You're cracked. So you guys are heading down to the next floor. You actually, it's a good long trip. Haleth kind of leads the way with Tyrion right behind in tow. Just gonna kind of plop you guys on the map here quick before sharing it, so you don't get like lost. Fine. There you go. You can close out level 1 map now. But on the when you eventually finish going down what appears to be flights and flights and flights of stairs, it's the stonework is still very similar to what you've seen on the first level. This is a 10-foot wide the staircase that just kind of goes all the way down, and eventually it levels off. You kind of hear from a distance further ahead of you, kind of like very quiet or in the distance, like chattering and conversation, and you hear like clanging of metal. But Haleth kind of turns to you, Tyrion, and he goes, I will let you all lead. I'll follow you as long as you promise to continue down to the next floor. I will assist as I can. Does anyone have a spare weapon I can use?
Yeah, let me see here.
I should have asked that question when I had you. Oh well.
Yeah, are you proficient in doorknob?
Can be.
Don't worry, I have something for you, and I'm gonna give him my 2 daggers.
Oh, thank you.
I always
Or
carry.
are you more of a ranged guy?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Let's see. Definitely more of a close and personal guy.
Good. I always
Oh,
carry.
yeah.
Looking at my stats.
I always carry things in pairs of 2, so there you are.
Even lovers.
Okay.
Would you like to find out?
I don't want to be here.
Tyrion, what are you doing later?
I need an adult.
At the end of the hallway, there's a black couch.
Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Bruh.
Oh, Christ.
So you gave him a couple daggers.
Yep.
I edited his.
Apparently, I'll give him a third one later.
You know what? He's like, I appreciate this, but I think these might do better. He does more damage with his fists. So, he'll
What the hell?
Homie's just like secretly yoked out of his mind.
Yo, dude, he's like 2d6. Like, are you kidding
He's
me?
he's got a stealth build going on. Sleeper build.
Sleep build.
Sleep.
Falling like Henry Cavill's are just.
He's like, yeah, I'll hold on.
Could
But
blow
it's
up
up to you
anything.
guys now. There's one direction really to kind of go. Hey,
Hey,
it's up to you.
let's keep her going.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
That's what I say.
bringing this group down here. I'll just keep moving along.
Okay, I unlocked our token movement, so we're good.
And he's following us now. Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna follow you guys.
Oh, there's something to our left.
Oh, so as you guys are walking down quite a ways, almost like 75 to 100 feet, you cross by this 10-foot wide opening, and there's this rather large space, about a 30-foot by 30-foot square room, and you can see there's this friggin' just random bits of trash and like litter that like just like in this space here that you see. You can see that the walls that are in here, as you kind of bring your torch and you kind of see along the wall that there's actually like there's more of these like reliefs in the wall that are been carved in there, and once again very fine craftsmanship, and this area here depicts dwarves carrying supplies, but you notice that the faces of the dwarves have been like chipped away, so there's no faces for dwarves. It's just replaced with these like really cartoonish, goofy looking goblin heads drawn in charcoal.
Jesus.
And now you can hear that in this space it's even louder. You can hear banging noises to the north from this room.
When you say
It
banging
sounds like
noises,
just another
is it like tool noises?
like the clattering of metal. It sounds more like tools, not
Okay.
like combat. More like tools or something.
Perfect.
But other than that, nothing in that room is interesting. Further south is the hallway continues.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm not gonna keep going up that way.
Shit.
What'd you guys like to do?
I know.
Going into
I know Charles's
further-
handiwork anywhere.
you're gonna head further into this section of the level where there's the kind of the banging kind of like tool. You hear like or are you gonna continue south?
I kind of want to see what the noise is about.
Okay.
Tyrion's just gonna kind of look over his shoulder at Haleth to see what way he's kind of looking towards.
Just kind of looking about. Every now and then you can kind of see him try to steal a gaze down beneath his feet.
Okay.
Kind of reinforcing that like thing where he's like they're low, they're down
Okay.
lower.
I was just curious to see if like he was looking at a direction that might lead us to down.
Yeah, he's
Excuse me.
not too familiar with this floor. Didn't make it here.
Well, if we have the time, we might as well see what all this ruckus is about. Turret will start making his way in.
I like noise. Beep dee dee.
While they're doing that,
Oberon's. Yep. Go ahead, Silver.
I'm just gonna fiddle with this cube.
You can identify it.
I did not identify it.
Do you want to? That was my question. Because you can walk.
Oh.
And work on it.
Oh yeah, I mean I could do that. When I was looking at it, it said that each face has a unique symbol on it that appears as though you could press each one.
You can press them, but they seem to not really do anything at this point in time.
Okay, we gonna walk and identify then.
Okay.
Let me know when that time is up.
You bet. Okay. You had in this kind of storage room, I guess, of like just crap. And there's another hallway that kind of runs parallel with the one you just came from. That continues northward. As you guys continue to kind of walk further north, there you come upon. There's a little like cutout here, and then there's like an opening to a larger room, and then this hallway continues further north. So it depends on which way you guys want to go.
Shit.
I want to go in whatever direction that bottle was just thrown.
Same.
These kids are wild.
Something suspicious. Someone's trying to just. Oh no, we've been distracted. It's Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
Is the sound still coming from like north of us, or is it more like east?
It's easier to hear. It's coming from the east and north a little bit. Like you get the sense that these two areas are connected.
Okay. Yeah, Tyrion kind of follows Z up here, and he's gonna just kind of like look at him, not really knowing what side they're coming from, and just kind of give him a small shrug. Do this choice, I guess.
You want a boulder parchment shears for it?
Tyrion's gonna look at him like really confused for a second. I think I follow what you're saying, and sure.
All right. roll a d4.
How about yeah? You guys
You can both just
high roll wins.
You can both just type it in the chat, and then on 3 hit enter, and then it'll like you know.
Aha!
That's a good point.
Let's go.
Weens and wibbles.
Let's go. Let's go right.
Okay. You guys head over to the right. Right.
Right.
And there's about it's a large room. There's a bunch of pillars hanging out here. You notice that at the far north side, there's some not on the map any lights, but there's definitely lights there. Hold on, let me see if I can add a couple in, because they would have lights to work. You can see the sound is coming from this essentially a stage of some sort, some kind of like construction that these like goblins are working on. You can see they're utilizing some sort of like stone type hammers to pound nails through like really shitty, low quality pieces of wood planks. You guys kind of you can see those folks up there. There's probably like 4 of them working on this like contraption, the stage type thing first, and then like in the middle of this room, kind of where Niklaus is, there's 3 goblins that are hanging around like with a scroll, and they're just kind of like looking at it. They can hear you. It's not like you guys snuck up on them. They just kind of look over to you and just like kind of ignore you. And Make a perception check, Niklaus. Okay, a horrible, not a total failure. Um, it's some type of really crudely drawn like blueprint of like a stage, and they're like they're like trying to figure out like how to make this come together.
I'll walk up behind them.
Okay.
What you doing?
What do you want?
Well, I'm just curious at what the master has planned down here.
What what master?
Well, your boss.
All three of them stop for a moment, turn around, and look at you. Who do you think we are?
I think you're a couple of smart goblins. Well, a few, I guess, since there's three of you.
There is no boss.
You've
Well, there
sourced all of
is.
these materials and tools by yourself, brought them down here, and are beginning to build what looks like a stage for yourselves?
We answer only to Yek,
Yek.
I guess. Yek. You notice there's also like a bunch of as you kind of come up, you kind of see that there's um, actually like vendor stalls out here, like about 8 different vendor stalls. You can see from different rooms. You can't tell what time of day it is, but suddenly now these other goblins are starting to kind of filter out into this space, assumably woken up by the banging of the construction of this thing. And there's about, after a few minutes of just in the time that whatever you plan on doing, about 40 or so goblins kind of come out into this space and kind of go about their business. Some people are chipping out like, "Hey, come buy my stuff." "Hey, you looking for something? Looking for something real nice? I got something real nice for you." But like these guys in the middle here are kind of just really suspicious about you at this point. "What do you mean? Who do you think we work for?"
Well, no, I could tell that maybe you got some assistance in bringing all this stuff down here. It's quite difficult to get down here.
Nah, we scavenge it from all around the Undermountain.
Oh, wow, I should give you more credit then.
Just as this, like you hear one goblin from like the stage area go, "Oh shit!" And then like a board kind of falls and bonks on the head, and he falls over. He's like, "God damn it! We got an operation going here."
Okay, well, if you need any help, we're just gonna take a look around and be on our way.
Yeah, whatever. And they kind of walk away from you now to get closer to the stage, and they start screaming at the other guy who like got hit. "Get up, you lazy bastard!" But yeah, this is Oop, there's music for this. But it's kind of a lively area here, and it seems like the goblins that are in this space don't give a fuck.
What
Yeah.
what kind of wares do we see that they have out?
Let's see. Let's see. They've got armor, shields, weapons, adventuring gear, tools, trade goods, food, drink. They got it's a pretty legit setup.
Like a mini Gabby market.
This is the market hall. as you can tell from Sirenscape. It's really rowdy.
Yeah, well, I guess we can do some shopping.
Okay. Yeah.
Might as
If
well.
you
if we're
guys
here.
want to sell stuff or buy stuff, you can kind of let me know what you're looking for, and I can help you. But just at first glance, very basic stuff. You're not going to be able to find like an insane sword or magic items here. This is like very basic, like armor, weapons, adventuring type gear, generic food and drink. Like nothing,
Yeah.
nothing that's going to blow your guys' minds, unfortunately.
Tim, I know they got some nasty goblin liquor up in the town. I know it. I know they
Oh,
got
okay.
something dirty, something nasty, something
Okay.
grody, something get you turned quick.
Okay. You walk up, and it's this like really old looking goblin, and he's got like this really thin hair, and it's long and white and stringy, but it's like very thin. It's kind of, he's not the best looking one here, mind you. They're
Yeah.
goblins.
Yeah,
He's got this just a random litany of different types of wine that range from like, I don't know, something that like there's labels that have been ripped off. Like they've ripped the labels off. And this guy looks up at you and he's like, "Hey, you looking for a drink? Got something good for everybody."
Yeah, I want something bad. Ain't looking for something good. I want the nastiest swill you got. What'll get you snockered quicker than something that can't get you snockered that quick.
Okay. Let me see here. He like looks underneath the stall and you hear clattering of metal, clattering of glass, and he pulls up this small like 8-ounce like cylinder with like a tab on the top. It looks like a very crude like soda can, and he puts it down, and he's like, "This is what we call here elephant's snot. It's kind of thick, but it'll fuck you up."
The elephant snot. Have I ever heard of this elephant snot before?
No. You get the idea that this dude made it up.
Yay, I'll take 2.
Alright. He grabs another, he's like, "That's 1 gold piece."
1 gold piece for snot?
You wanted the best.
Yeah, he said I wanted the worst.
It says the worst of the best.
Yeah, yada. Here's your gold piece. I give him a silver.
1 silver, huh? That's
Yeah,
not
that's
how
what
we...
you said, didn't you?
We're talking about a gold piece here. We don't take kindly to liars.
Yay, well, you must have had me mistaken. I'd never do something like that.
Hey, Phoenix, can you stop? Whatever's going on, knock it off. Jesus. Can't be trusted, these guys. Cannot trust them.
Yeah, you someone you
Extremely
can't
just blasted their head into the wall. Like, what the hell, man? Jesus. Anyways. Did you want it or not? Because I'll fucking call the guards and they'll put 3 fucking daggers through your skull.
Yay, it was a mistake. Calm down. I'll throw
I ain't got dough.
the gold.
Alright. Be on your way.
Yeah, you be on my way.
He shakes his head.
He takes the elephant snot. He
Mm-hmm.
downs one and he pours the other one into his flask.
Oh, okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
You betcha. Oh, that's the whole damn thing. Go. Come on.
Okay, 21. Nice.
Go.
You are inebriated, and it has this really thick. It coats your throat as it goes down, and it kind of lingers for a while, and it's got this earthy kind of taste to it.
Mm.
Um, and it's like as you kind of finish the small can, there's like this like gritty kind of like it tastes like almost like charcoal, as if like this was kind of filtered in some way at some point to make it stronger. Um, but you kind of feel this turning in your stomach, and you'll have +2 to persuasion checks for the next 8 hours.
Ooh, heard that. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good, Marv. All right. Now
Okay.
let's see if we can figure out this damn cube.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll get to you after I talk to these folks.
Yay, thank you, sir.
Um, Tyrion,
Um,
what would you like to do? It's kind of a little bit hectic and busy in here, and but very very densely goblin folks. Dense.
Tyrion's gonna kind of make his way over to where he sees the armor at.
Mm-hmm.
Do they happen to have chainmail at all, like out and about that's visible
Let's see.
of a size that would fit Tyrion, obviously?
Here we go. They do. It's considered heavy armor.
Yep.
Um, it has a little bit of wear, but it's not rusted. It's not. It seems like it's decent enough. Like you wouldn't be too appalled. There's a price tag on it for 110 gold pieces, and it seems like it would fit. It would fit you.
Do I see whoever is running this stall like near it, or like somebody who
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
they're running it?
He's just vibing behind the stall. He's just smoking on a pipe. He's got
Um,
his really long chin, and he's just there. He's just like very quiet for a goblin.
Tyrion's just gonna kind of like pick the chainmail up to like look at it a little bit better, see how long it is and everything, and kind of just give it like a little shake to see how, I guess, sturdy it is, and kind of letting it pass some mental checks. He's gonna set it back down and then see the price tag. I'm assuming you're the one who runs this stall, sir.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to take a trade for this to lower the price a little? I'm still willing to pay. Just maybe lower the price. Smidgen.
What do you got for trades?
He'll kind of pull the vestments away that he's wearing to show the breastplate. I have this I'm willing to trade for, if that is something you'd be interested in.
Okay.
How much would you like for the chainmail for this?
Even swap.
Well, your generosity is greatly appreciated, sir. And
Okay.
Burton will take the time to kind of take his bag off, and he's gonna delicately take his vestments and like fold them and set them on top of his bag, and take the plate, or the breastplate off, and swap it out for the chainmail before putting his vestments and stuff back on.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Tyrion will give him a small nod as he kind of just wanders around for a little bit, just kind of going through a mental checklist of what he may or may not need.
Okay. You're perusing wares. Z.
Yes, sir.
Anything that you'd like to do in this space while there's a little bit of like perusing of the market?
Excuse me. Is there a vendor here that looks like they have any concoctions or potions of sorts?
There is somebody who has things in vials. You wander over there.
Sure do.
This is really fat, round goblin that seems it probably appears that like he would be quicker at rolling away than running away.
Mm.
And he's propped up on this like wooden crate, and he's just like really puffy face. His face is so swollen, his eyes like you could barely see like a little bit of like a shimmer of like the moisture of his eyeballs, just kind of peering through. Like for a second you thought he was sleeping, but he's sitting there. He's like, "Hi."
Oh, hello. What do you what have you got going on over here?
We've got lessons and there's there's thing to make you feel good.
Oh, okay, all right. What kind of
Yeah.
things to make me feel good?
I don't really know. This is my dad's shop.
Oh, okay.
He told me to keep an eye on it.
Got it. Is anything here like at all familiar to me?
A couple of the glass bottles are like cracked a bit. There's a lot of this litany of different types of bottle. Like there's a lot kind of set up here. But just your guys' experience with healing potions, you can see there's like a couple. Like standard small vials of like some type of healing concoction, but everything else seems so foreign. And
Is anything labeled at all?
no.
Godly.
No, and this like goblin, this fat goblin kid seems like he has no idea what anything's even like does or is worth.
Well, I'm interested in these, what I would assume are healing potions. But I think I'll wait until your father gets back to get the prices and try to find out a little more about what's here.
As he's kind of sitting there, he just starts to kind of like just stare off in the distance and.
Oh, what's the problem? What?
His dad.
I'm sorry. What?
His dad.
He's
His dad. His dad.
how do you know that if he just asked you to watch the table?
That was a year ago.
Oh.
Starts really losing it.
All
And then
right.
some other goblin comes over and goes, "Hey, you be nice to Jake. He lost his father." Keeps walking.
First of all, what in the? Well, Jake, listen. What would you like for the potions here?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well,
I don't know.
Well, let me see. What do we have here? How about I pay you 50 gold pieces for each?
Okay.
And how many are there?
Okay. 2.
2? Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. And I'll hand him 100 gold pieces, and I'll take the
Okay.
2 standard potions of healing.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm
Gideon's
so
like,
sorry.
he's like trying to like wipe his face with like a rag, but he's spit. He looks like a squishmallow.
Ugh. Well, have oh god, and I'm just gonna walk away.
Bye.
Bye, Jake. Bye. Have a. Oh god.
Jake Long, American Goblin.
American.
Jake Long, American.
Niklaus. What are you getting up to?
I'm going to get some food and drink.
Okay, some rations and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look for some goblins, maybe with the tattoos that the goblins upstairs had. See if they are mixing and mingling.
Make a perception check as you wander around.
Oh, no, no.
You notice that there are a few. The interesting thing about this area is there's some goblins who are obviously working in the stalls, some that are shopping, but then there's also some that are like guarding this space. And a couple of the guards have like this large kind of like eye tattoo on their neck, but it's been like burned out. Like they took something to like burn it out. But it's not everybody. You can buy 10 days worth of rations for about 2 gold.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, so you can increase your stockpile to 20 your inventory, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't know how long we've been down here, but yeah.
I mean, it's been about a day.
All right, then I will go to 19.
Ish.
Okay.
Well, you also, yeah, and then you guys also ate some. Well, if you participated in the Grick meat.
I might have took a nibble or two, but I don't know. I don't know about that. What else are you looking for? Anything, or doing anything, or? I think are all of the ones with the neck tattoos guards, or are they just random?
It's random.
Okay. If I can
Yours
find
like
one,
random.
like on their own, like if they have a stall set up or something.
Most of the stalls have about 2 goblins set up per stall. But there's one who's kind of a goblin who you don't know if it's a guard or just like a dude. He's just kind of leaned up against the wall, kind of eyes shut, just like kind of leaned up. And you can see there's a tattoo on his neck that's been like burned off. Or part of it's been like actually cut off, but you can still tell it's still partially there.
Any other tattoos on him?
He's got like the traditional like couple heart tattoos.
Okay.
There's like a
But
heart
nothing-
tattoo with an arrow through it. Nothing that's like
To this yak.
no.
Okay. I'll link up next to him and say hi. What's
Just to give you an idea of where the stage is being built.
Oh, sure.
Just so you know, like the space of the room. Sorry. It's like in that central area here. So you roll up to this dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on with the stage here?
Yeah. Trying to get in the auction scene.
Oh, auction like livestock, like
Yeah. I guess you can say that.
like creatures without a consciousness.
Slaves, and we'll also probably auction off maybe some merchandise that's of more value.
Oh, does anybody do
Yeah.
that currently, or
No,
no?
I'm trying to break in the scene.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. Um, I couldn't help but notice we just came from upstairs. Typically, I guess that's how it goes. Um, that tattoo you got, well, that you had there. You used to be up there?
Myself, no. I was down in Skullport.
Oh, so they're all over. They're not just first levelers.
Oh yeah. Xanathar has his grip. We broke away from that shit.
Yeah, that seems like a tough spot to be in.
Yeah.
More happy here under Yek? Is that his name?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Does he oversee all of this, or do you guys have your own ruler and he's just kind of like your deity?
He's more of a leader.
Oh, okay.
Look over there. He kind of points over to the eastern side of the of this building, so like over here.
Mhm.
And you see the door kind of open and close, and out comes this very, very handsome man wearing a golden circlet on his brow. And he begins to make his way kind of uh, down in this direction. And you can see as a lot of the goblins, as he walks by, kind of like give him space. And this is the only other person you've seen that's of not goblin at this point, and he heads down into this space.
Was that him?
Oh. Oh yeah.
And it was a human, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did he lead the revolution? I don't know if that's what you guys
Nah.
call it. I think he got lucky. You didn't hear Right
that
place,
from me.
right time.
Yeah. We call him Yuck the Tall. For obvious reasons.
Understood.
He wasn't always like that.
Paul?
Yes.
Wait, really? I
Yeah.
I was joking.
Yeah. He used to be a goblin like me.
And he changed races? Species?
I don't know. Something with his circlet that he wears on his head transformed him.
Oh, you think some sort of temporary transformation?
And that way for a while now. But, you looking to earn some coin?
Is the inside of this dungeon dark? I don't know. I'm not very witty. But yes, I was trying to say yes.
Um, if you head down into that room he just entered in, introduce yourself. Should be in there with about other goblin. Other goblins are in there, kind of like his.
In a circle?
No, they're kind of like his, I guess, groupies, we'll say. His inner circle. If you tell them that Cherry sent you, if you introduce yourself to Yek and say like, "Hey, I'm Philip. Cherry sent me." Just be humble. Let him know like, "Hey, you're here to do business, and just wanted to thank you for the great market you have." He likes getting smoke blown up his ass. You might be able to get one of his groupies, might catch their interest, and they'll have something to talk to you about. But, yeah.
Can I give this an insight check?
Sure, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh. All right.
He seems like he's obviously not too thrilled about this Yek fellow, and that he's thinking about. He has a nefarious look in his eyes, and you get the sense that like he wants change to occur. But he seems pretty truthful. He says not like he's trying to deceive you into getting yourself in trouble or something like that. He's just like, hey, seems like an outside person might be able to kind of be what they need to pull one over on Yek, I suppose.
What's the end goal here? Cause I'm all for it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a newbie here. I'm here. Chaos will occur. So you tell me I'm not gonna turn around and stab you in the back.
Well, we would obviously owe you one. We would like to end his curse. We need his circlet to be stolen. But I don't think his groupies are very fond of him. They might be able to assist us and not have to kill him. But he does have some bugbear guards that are devoutly loyal to him, but majority of the populace of goblins here don't care for him anymore.
You've got it. Niklaus, by the way.
Cherry, obviously.
And I'll point out the rest of my group.
Well, kind of obvious on that one, considering
Yeah,
everyone else
well,
is a goblin, but...
I don't know, do you see much non-goblin activity here?
We're warming up, I think. We're warming up. Trying to generate some sort of interest here, hence the stage.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'll go do that. I'll alone probably best for this.
Say what? That was that?
Alone probably best for this quest. Don't bring my group in there.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but it's up to you. I don't care.
Oh, all right. I'll grab one or two of them then. I'll just nonchalantly walk away.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I was just gonna say I'll grab whoever wants to come.
Yeah, where are we going?
Me too. I want to get away from the crying fat kid.
So, I'll before you guys kind of head on that little adventure, Silver.
Yay.
This cube has 36 charges.
Oh.
Okay.
3d6 or
is-
36?
3-6.
3-6. 6
Why
per
do I
each
write this
side.
down?
So, it's you discover the true nature of it in the identify. You identify it as a cube of force. It regains 1d20. I'm just kind of like going over this with you, even though it's in your inventory. You can kind of peruse it and see, but it can be versatile. So please don't forget that you have this.
Okay.
It's quite a read.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to read this.
Yeah, very useful. Very useful. So yeah, depending on what you press, it takes different charges.
Okay.
Pretty dope. Pretty neat little toy. Little fidget cube for my boy here.
Okay.
But yeah, whoever wants to go with Niklaus is more than able to.
Yay, let's go, Niklaus.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh,
see?
get me away
Alright.
from Fat Jake.
All right, let's go.
So you guys head into this room. Thank you again.
Jake from Steak Farm.
Oh man.
Oh no.
He plays in a band on the weekends called Smashing Pie Crust.
Smashing Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Para more and more and more and more. Anyways, 311, and then it's pounds. As a goblin, that'd be massive. 300-pound goblin, dude. It'd be like the chonky dragon from the Dungeons and Dragons
Oh,
movie.
so good.
But yeah, you guys enter. Is there a sound for this? Because I feel like it should. Of course, there's not, but it'd be really cool if there was. I feel like it'd be like really kind of like ambiance-y. But this section of room it's another interesting space, like 30 foot by maybe 90 to 100 feet. It's unique as you see that there are flickering torches in iron brackets along the wall in here. In each corner of this room, there is a bugbear that just kind of stand there, furry body, just like teeth kind of peeking through, just like mean mugging the shit out of you. Not doing anything, just mean mugging the shit out of you. You can see there's the Yek. Friggin' insanely handsome looking. Like, you're almost taken aback, Z, because when he first came through the market, you were talking to Jake, so he kind of walked behind you. But this man is a specimen. Like, top tier. And then around him, so he's sitting there on like this mound of cushions on the north end of the room. And he's just eating an apple. And then there's about 10 other goblins that are lying around on the moldy cushions that are around him. So it's like this like big, soft, fluffy space, and he's kind of sitting there like almost like in this beanbag throne type space, and he's got like all these like groupie type goblins about. And another thing you notice when you come in, because he kind of catches your attention. He's a extremely good looking guy. Like, it's unnaturally good looking guy. It's like weird. To the south, along the south wall, there is a male dwarf. He's wearing leather armor. He's currently been gagged. He's got this nice copper orangish type hair, probably similar to your hair color, Patrick.
Hey-o.
and unfortunately, his beard has been shaved. Um, they hang out in the space. That's kind of what you see in this space at this point.
Oh, Niklaus, I'm following your lead, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'll
Bouncer head flare.
wave to my groupies here. To you said all the way at the north. He is.
Yes, at the north, that's where they're all set up.
Right.
Click, clack,
Oh.
click, clack, click, clack.
Approach and bow. And I'll like turn. Bow for the man.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, curtsy.
yes.
Master Yak, or is that how you prefer to be?
Ooh, I like that one. You may call me Yak the Tall.
Yak the
But
Tall.
I do like. What did you say? Was it Master?
Master. Well, you are the master of the festivities here, are you not?
Have been for a while now.
We wanted to come and show our gratitude for the wares that are shown here. We certainly needed it after a long first floor of adventuring.
Oh. Good
Um,
to hear.
If there's anything we could do for you or anybody here,
So what brings you here?
well, just like any other.
Like to see me? I mean,
Oh, well, again,
I
just
would
to
have
thank you.
ways.
This is such a
Oh.
beautiful market, and I've heard about what you're planning to do with the stage, and it's great for you to have this here. People, it's useful for everybody. It comes through.
Good to hear. Well, do keep your hands in your pockets. And also, please be kind to Jake. He's a fragile fellow.
Jake, I don't think I've met Jake yet, but I will.
I've met Jake.
Oh, oh, it's over for him. If he's met Z, he's done.
But no, just please keep in mind that hopefully in a few 10 days, hopefully we can have our stage built. Be auctioning off some slaves. He kind of looks past you down on the far wall of the dwarf in the armor, as well as perhaps some more valuable items. So, more to come. Like and subscribe.
I think I'll take a step forward. I think the better question is, what is a man like you doing in a place like this?
Well, I wasn't always like this, but I was blessed by luck and fortitude, and I'm respected, I'm revered and loved, and I have everything I need here, so why leave?
It's a nice setup you've got.
Thank you very much.
Looks very comfy, cozy.
It is.
I do have a question. If you were to what would the price be for that individual back there, if you were to sell them right now?
Well, beardless dwarf. He's a bit angry right now, but like 500 gold pieces, maybe.
Very,
I haven't made a sale yet, so I don't know what the market is.
it's very lucrative, yes.
If you're looking to purchase, we could strike up a deal, but you may want to keep him chained. He's not very much a fan of us since we cut his beard off.
Sure. Understandable. Right. Yeah. I'll just look around in I'll look around in faux awe. Because if I'm going to be honest, it's not much to see here.
No,
No.
not really. It's
No.
pretty barren. I mean, it's fucking moldy cushions they're laying on and shit. Like it's like a hobo mansion or something.
Yes. Z's just trying to lather it on a little bit.
Could I speak to one of your helpers here about a deal then?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe some insights about the construction of the stage. My friend Silver and I here, we are tinkerers. We could maybe help you out a little bit and, scratch our back, we scratch yours. Kind of thing.
Interesting. Now what the hell? Why did you go help them? Go show them around. And this little goblin, really tiny and small and skinny, kind of like almost like gets up and like almost like concernably skinny for a goblin. Gets up very frailly and kind of walks. And it's kind of he says, "I can show you around if you'd like."
Sure, I'm Niklaus. Let's go out and take a walk.
Okay. So you guys head out.
Yeah, following taking house.
Okay.
Yep, and I need to speak with everybody in the party.
Oh,
Eventually meet up.
Privately, without the bugbear.
I'll talk.
Without the goblin.
Yeah, that one.
I'll just be over here then.
What? Quickly.
Listen, well, is everybody here? All right.
Sure.
Cool. Listen, we cannot allow these. We cannot allow a slave trade to be popped up.
I'm working on it.
I.
What do you think I'm doing in there? You think I actually like that guy?
I have half a mind to slaughter everyone in this room right now.
Hold on. No, they don't like him. They don't like him.
They don't like whom?
They don't like that guy on the pillows.
What do you mean? It looks like they're worshiping him.
Yeah, well, when he's that much taller than them, what are they supposed to do? Bite his ankles off? I don't know. What?
That doesn't. Listen, we'll try it your way. But when your way inevitably fails, I will cut
right.
down everyone, including Jake.
How much gold you got on it?
How much gold do I have? None of your business. That's how much gold I've got on
No. How much do you have on this bet?
On this bet?
Who can, if I can take care of it, the safe way, or well, maybe not safe. If I can do it with minimal bloodshed.
There's either bloodshed or there's not.
All right, never mind. I'm not getting any gold from you. I'll go back to the.
All right, listen. If it was either or, I'd put 50 gold pieces on it.
50. All right.
But I'm telling you this. If your
Nope,
way
you
does
shook
not,
hands.
if your way
That's
does
it.
not work, I will cut down every single one of these.
Oh my god. Think of Teresa, man.
Teresa.
Think of her.
Oh God, not the. All right, I'll save one female.
Repopulate.
Just to give Teresa a break. All right, go about your business. I guess we'll follow.
Sorry about them. They're just needy.
It's okay. It's fine. It's
And-
fine. It's fine.
Can I get you some food or anything while we walk?
I would not say no.
Right? Let's whatever you'd like. What's your favorite? Well, that they have here.
Any kind of meat.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll get you some meat.
Okay. You guys go up to a stall. It's like 2 silver pieces for some food, like some wine or something.
Sure. Man, That guy's he's something, isn't he? Yuck.
I guess so.
He's you know, I don't know if it's just me or if the whole slave thing, like selling people, just doesn't. You know, maybe I'm just new down here, but that whole thing, I don't know. Got to get used to it.
You're not from around these parts, are you?
No, no, we're not.
You some sort of good guy or something?
I mean, we're down here trying to find treasure for ourselves. You can decide what you'd like to call us.
It's fair. What was your name? Niklaus?
I'm Niklaus, yes.
Oh, I'm Sticky.
Sticky. All right.
Sticky Glombottom.
Sticky. Make sure that you can see that it's a G there. Glum. Bot.
Jesus.
Yes. You're really that concerned about slaves, are you?
Well, it just. I mean, it doesn't seem right, does it?
You're asking me?
Well, you're a person, are you not?
I appreciate your sentiment.
I wouldn't want you to be sold, just like I wouldn't want any other conscious living being to be sold.
Depends on how much money I'm worth.
Well, I think you're worthless. I mean, priceless.
Circumstances
Okay, I should probably phrase myself better. Priceless. You're a living being.
Make a charisma check.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm not particularly good at these. I'll take
Not
that.
bad. It's like Sticky begins to kind of like rub his chin. Oh, well, right now with Yek the way he is, nothing will change either way.
The way he is.
Unless, yeah.
You haven't said too much if that's what you're biting your tongue about. I'm open. I'm new here. Say how you feel.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
By ordinance of.
Associates?
There's no one here in our small party that's going to run back into the cushioned room with gods that are 4 to 8 times the size of you and blab our mouths.
I don't know what you want from me.
Well, just trying to make a connection here.
You're not my type.
No, not that would be Zevatir. That would be fostering that kind of relationship, but not I. Yeah, he's a spicy one.
Okay, so what? I thought we were talking about a stage. What's the point of this conversation? Can we please? I don't want to get in trouble.
Nobody's getting in trouble.
I will be.
Are you happy?
No.
So we're
I
here
hate
to
my
help.
life.
Yes, we're here to
Ah.
help you.
Sounds like my plan is gonna be the one coming through.
Hold on, we're almost there.
Big trust if your wife beats you.
Right? you feel safe at home.
Hey, take this cup. Go piss it in this room, and then put a different label on it. He's like, Listen, Cherry won't appreciate me having these conversations out in the open.
Cherry, I think you're talking about Yak.
No.
Cherry's the guy who told me to come over here and have this conversation with you.
Oh, you had a conversation with Cherry, huh?
Yeah, seems like a real good
Why didn't
guy.
you say so from the start, you blubbering idiot?
I didn't want to be like, hey, I want to stop that guy, but
I mean, he
See,
only told you to say
this
that
is
from the beginning anyway.
This is a different conversation, then.
Okay, so what do we do about it?
We kill him. No,
Oh,
just kidding. We take his. We take his circuit. We did no.
Calm down, calm down.
No, all we need to do is
I
take
like
his
it.
circlet off.
I like this plan.
Okay, no,
Go with plan A.
I
One,
got 50 gold on it. Hold on.
one eye turns purple.
Okay.
No,
okay.
all we need to do is take his fucking circlet from him. You can take it. I don't give a shit. You just need to wrestle it off his head. What I can, it's gonna get crazy. This bugbear's probably gonna try to kill you.
Well, can we get a distraction going?
I don't
If you were attacked, would they come to protect you?
know.
Listen,
Probably.
listen. Even if we do get the circlet off this man, are you going to go through with this slave business?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
It's just fucking. This is where the fun begins.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Now we have
It was always,
now we have a problem.
that wasn't his idea. Just like immediately, like, what? I thought he was a bad guy.
Oh God.
All right, one problem at a time here. Hold on.
No, I'm gonna fix all the problems at the same time.
Okay. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Listen, there's a lot of money to be made here. Okay.
Not off of people, not off of individuals, not off of
Listen.
selling living human or otherwise beings.
You misunderstand.
I
We
surely
are
don't
just
know.
a distributor. We don't collect.
Oh,
We
you're
are
making it
sold to
so
us and
much
we
worse.
Sell for a profit.
You are not making this any better.
I'm confused. Let me ask you this. You walk into a king's room, okay? Any room a king has, and nobody's there. And there's a big chest full of gold. What do?
I keep my fucking hands to myself.
Ah, you goody two shoes. You don't belong here. I don't want your help.
Good, because I will kill all of you.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Hold on. He doesn't mean that. He's a little.
What?
He had some weird meat earlier today. I don't know. I
Must have
think
had
something's wrong
some
with
of-
him.
Must have drank some of that elephant snot or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you get murdered.
No, I don't have more of
Good
that.
stuff.
You got murdered.
No, I don't have more of that.
Yeah, you know, I'm talking to you. I'm talking about him, you little one. You got murdered.
No, he doesn't have. Don't buy from the slave
You
traders.
got the elephant juice.
Silver.
You got elephant juice.
All right, here, Zevatir, you go attack him in that corner of the room, and I'll be over here.
Silver.
Getting
I'm
circlet.
gonna unscrew just a single bolt in your leg. I swear to God.
Who the hell you talking about? Not me, ain't it?
I am talking to Silver. Do
Squeaky
not.
returns.
Yeah.
Well, talking about not me. I don't know who talking about it. Not me. Eh?
Do not purchase anything from the slave traders, Silver.
Go on full on boomhauer.
Yeah, you got one more. You got one more. Hey, you got elephant juice. Yeah.
No, we are not.
Oh, you put some guide him. Hey, Silver.
Hey, Silver. I'm not a turtle.
Yeah,
He's straight up. So, are you gonna help us dethrone?
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
this cloth
One
throne?
step
One
at a
way,
time, yes.
one way or another, there will
Nope.
be a
We're gonna.
dethroning.
Yep. One way. We're gonna do it.
Or another.
One
Yeah,
way
yeah,
alone.
No,
yeah, just
sir.
one way, yeah.
You're here. I'll help you out. You
There,
move you.
it will be
Over
one
here.
way. It will be one way.
Go.
I have the idea is we are waiting for an opportunity.
Oh, so am I.
Me and the others, let's call them toadies, will get all of the goblins out of the market. Once it starts happening, so we can get them all kind of like free, you know. Um, and then I, we don't have any control over the bugbear guards just because they smell. Um, but we can probably get everybody kind of cleared out of the market in case it gets really messy. Avoid collateral damage.
That's a very good idea.
The best.
Only for
idea I have.
you.
But what's okay? Well, probably should get back. Probably gonna be wondering what's up. Why don't you come in there? And if you're going to start doing stuff bad, we have a code word. That code word could be something unique.
No.
Do you want to make it up, or should we make one up?
What? You make it up. Not good with words.
Silva, you got anything?
Yeah, you get elephant snot.
Huh?
Yeah, some elephant snot.
All right, Z. Even though you're on a damage train.
Yes,
anything
yes.
for us?
Kill.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
No?
Let's try something else.
Yeah, I think the beard man might be the one with the statue and the harp.
What? What were you drinking?
Maybe take the guy with the brown copper hair and take him to the statue, make it talk.
The man with the weird thing coming out of his neck.
Yeah, maybe no man with the beard. Take to the guy with the hair and the copper. Make him talk. Tell us the thing.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
I have no idea.
He's starting to.
Guy with the copper man and the hair and talk to the statue. Make it talk.
He's scaring me.
Yep, me too.
What's our
He's-
code word?
Copper.
Yeah, he's silly.
Okay, I'm out. He walks back in.
You better run.
Yeah,
So,
you copper baby. Gotta take it to the man with that and to make him talk.
Ooh. Next week we'll pick up right here because it sounds like some crazy shit's gonna pop off.
I want to go talk to the dwarf.
Straight up genocide.
You gonna go talk to her really quick?
He's gonna try. I
Yes.
don't know. Maybe 1,000 goblins might be enough for one level 6 character. I
How
think
many goblins?
Maybe 1,000 goblins.
Does it become genocide?
Jonathan!
Okay. Yeah, we can do that really quick if you want.
Yeah, I'll come back in and I'll go over to the dwarf. He's gagged and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I do speak Dwarvish,
Okay.
which was
Herbert.
yeah, which was quite apparently quite adept for this.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna kneel down like I'm examining him, and in Dwarvish I'm gonna say, I'm gonna like whisper, like, don't worry, I'm a friend. Nod twice if you can fight.
He nods twice.
Good.
You can see there's this fury in his eyes.
Good.
Is he like locked up?
Yeah. He got me locked up. Can't let me.
100%. And I will slowly remove one of my daggers from my cloak, and like while I'm in front of him, like giving him like a good once over, like very obviously in front of him, I'm going to place it in his hands
One
Well,
would say that might require some level of stealth, I would think.
and that's fine.
Well, he's chained up like this.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know that he was chained up like that. I thought he was just in the corner, like
Sorry.
bound. Okay, no, that's
oh
good.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
You tried to. Yeah.
No, that's all I needed.
Okay. Okay, cool. We'll continue this next week with the crew. Thank you guys for hanging out and coming.
I'm gonna commit so much murder.
It's not murder. More of
I'm gonna commit so much justified
Crusade.
murder.
he's Zivatiris going on a crusade is essentially what the sounds like.
100% Holy Crusade.
I love him. So yeah, Slave Train's gonna stop with him, all right? Like, oh yeah, no.
What? What?
Straight up went from kind of liking this guy to just wanting to rip his eyeballs out of his skull in like 0.2 seconds. But yeah, on to level 2. We leveled up, and there's about you guys only explored about 30% of the previous floor, so it gives you an idea of the scale of these floors. So there's a lot to do.
Holy cow.
So
This
like
was
there's
up.
stuff that goes on like this section here where it's like, dude, you're doing like a whole little side mission, a whole little side adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like a lot of cool shit. So more to come. Hopefully, your new buddy Halif is. I can just imagine him just like just blasting goblins off. Dude, just freaking like just unarmed strikes, just nuking these
Yeah,
kids.
100%. He's gonna be
Like
sending them.
Goku at a preschool.
Oh god.
Not Anakin.
Kamehameha!
Not the younglings.
Oh, basically.
Oh,
It's
no.
essentially what it's gonna be.
Jeez. Well,
I'm sorry, little one.
yeah. Tune in next week for Swift Justice.
I guess the only thing I'm gonna be thinking about this week is, are you gonna spare Jake or is he gonna die as well?
No.
The confliction.
I mean, he'll be able to meet his dad.
Yeah. He's just gonna roll him away like he's a snowman.
Be reunited with his father. It's fine. I'll be doing him a favor.
Anyway. What, ending his life?
Yep.
Wild. I love it. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys. For watching.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out, everybody. As
Have
always,
fun.
say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
There's a couple of moments.